Okay, another late upload, but I did want to get this done early as I'm not sure if I'll be able to do any of these tomorrow as I'll be dealing with travel and, finals going, ending, and stuff like that. So we will do a recap of the Cavs winning against the Pacers at home, and some of that home magic was definitely cooking tonight as the Cavs beat the Pacers. Final score of 118 to 112. I'm not sure if anyone can watch this game and still think that the Cavs making the move for Donovan Mitchell was a bad idea. I know there were a little. It was probably a minority, but it was a loud vocal minority that was not happy about the Cavs giving up all of the pieces that they did to Utah to get Donovan Mitchell. But so I think so far so good as far as the Cavs end of the deal is concerned. He has been as advertised and probably even better than we were expecting we would get. Getting into the game, nice Euro step dunk early from Evan Mobley. But as far as the first three quarters for the Cavs go, it was pretty frustrating. Turner and Halliburton would finish with double doubles for the Pacers, although Halliburton was also 0 for 8 from three-point land, so not a great shooting night for him. Garland having a rough start, but I do think that by the end of the game, he had ended up with a really nice performance. He made some clutch plays down the stretch, and he ends up with a 20-point, 10-assist double-double, so good for him for rebounding from a bit of a shaky start there. Cedi Osman actually got minutes in this game, and for the minutes that he got, I thought he played pretty decently in them. Shocker. Giving Cedi Osman minutes is probably a good idea on this team. Lamar Stevens didn't have any points. I know that that's not his forte. He's more of the defense guy, but still seeing no points on the board is definitely it's not something you want to see. But again, it happens with stuff like this, and hopefully we don't see a whole lot more 0-point games from him, though. Hopefully there's some points on the board for Lamar Stevens in these games. I thought Karis LeVert overall didn't have too great of a game, but he did have some really nice moments, and he did contribute 7 rebounds as well, so he wasn't just contributing by scoring, he was doing some dirty work as well. Although I can mention all these things, but the story of this game is Donovan Mitchell just taking over when he had to. When the Cavs were down in the fourth quarter, he essentially said, "Get on my back. We are taking this. We are taking this game to the promised land." Essentially, Cavs definitely with some energy to start the fourth quarter, but the Pacers wouldn't just hand it over to them. It's not like I don't think the Pacers were just straight up, flattened Roadrunner style or anything. I do think that they did have some pushback, but eventually things kind of felt right for me as a Cavs fan when Donovan Mitchell hit that three to cut the Pacers' lead to 2 points when it was 105 to 103. Even though the Pacers answered right back with the three of their own, I do think that was a kind of moment where you could tell that Donovan Mitchell was feeling it, and he wasn't going to leave that zone that he was in anytime soon. And I think as a Cavs fan, when Donovan Mitchell is in that groove that he was in, that he showed tonight, then I don't know if there's any stopping that guy, to be quite honest. I mean, maybe it's possible to get to the playoffs and great defenders and great players make great plays against other great players, but as far as this game against the Pacers go, yeah, Donovan Mitchell was not going to be denied anything, and you could tell in the fourth quarter, and I do think that three-pointer there was definitely a marquee moment, and the Cavs eating away the lead, and what do you know, a Donovan Mitchell three, giving the Cavaliers the lead with less than 4 to go. I do think Karis LeVert did hit a clutch shot from short range to kind of get the Cavs in a 2-score game. And basically the Cavs able to close this one out for all of the bad fourth quarter performances that we've seen as Cavs fans throughout the past couple of years. I do think there have been some fourth quarter performances from the Cavs that have been very good and have scored a lot of points. And some of them haven't even resulted in wins. Some of them were just comebacks that end up falling just short. I mean, honestly, if you don't listen to me, just ranting and raving about how great Donovan Mitchell was, maybe his stats will help you convince you. 41 points, which is great, but maybe he was an efficient 41 points. No, he was 14 for 24 from the field and 8 for 15 from 3. And just as a nice little bonus, he was 5 for 5 from the free throw line. So basically Donovan Mitchell, again, having a tremendous game, an awesome fourth quarter in particular, and just carrying the Cavs to this victory. Again, there were other players that did make plays. Evan Mobley hit a three. That was important for them. Again, Darius Garland, I do feel like he definitely made plays in the comeback stretch in both the fourth quarter and the third quarter. That definitely kept the Cavs in this game. He had a couple threes in the second half. That did kind of carry some momentum for the Cavs. But the main story is going to be Donovan Mitchell, because he's the guy who scored 41 points and was just shooting the lights out when he absolutely had to. And again, I feel like that the offseason that the Cavs have had to get Donovan Mitchell into the building and in a Cavs uniform is paying off immediate dividends for them, and I don't see any reason why it can't it can't continue to pay dividends for them in both the immediate and long-term future. So thank you all for watching. If you made it this far into the video, please feel free, to leave a like and subscribe. If you like the video and you'd like to see more like it, let me know if you have something to say about this down in the comments below, and I will see you at the next one.